We will not accept the cruel and brutal future of the Trump-Pence regime.
They must go.
They must go.
They must go.
They must go.
They must be ousted.
My dear friends.
USA. No Trump. No KKK. No fascist USA. Censorship is racist, illegitimate, just like the whole Trump fascist regime. Prevent it from ruling.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall.
You see these thugs being thrown into the back of a paddy wagon. You just see them thrown in, rough. I said, please don't be too nice.
To accept a fascist America.
A group called Refuse Fascism says its goal is to, quote, drive the Trump-Pence regime out, rise up and stop it. So I'm assuming that, I mean, you're not serious. I mean, this is like play acting for you. If you really thought he was Hitler, if you really believed that he was acting according to, as you said, the playbook of Hitler, then you wouldn't stop with going on a cable show. I mean, you'd go all the way, wouldn't you? I mean, you don't really think that, or you'd be committing acts of violence, right?
And he has nuclear weapons, the biggest nuclear arsenal in the world. And people better wake up, because he is more dangerous than Hitler ever could have been.
But I mean, let's just be real for a second. I know we're on TV, but let's be real. If you really thought that...
Hold on. You implied something, and I want to answer it. I'm calling for mass political protest and resistance, building on what's happened and staying in the streets in the name of humanity. Before the man starts, he asked 3 times, if I have nukes, why can't I use them?
No, I
this is the mass incineration of human beings on an industrial scale.
I can see that you're spun up here.
Humanity.
But let's just be more specific, because I want to take you seriously. I assume you're being serious, hard as it is to believe, when you use rhetoric like he's Hitler, he's going to incinerate the world.
No, I said nuclear weapons are the mass incineration of human beings on an industrial scale. Sure.
You think he could destroy the world?
Nukes are no big deal for you. Fascism advances through stages.
Okay,
shock, awe, violence,
this is silly. You
and
don't
then periods of normalization.
Fascism with political resistance, but whatever, you may not know
actually,
that.
Actually, it would have taken millions and millions to rise up to stop Hitler. It absolutely would have.
But what do you
and it's what people should have done.
Okay, may I ask you a real question?
It is shameful for you to dismiss this.
But hold on, I know it's shameful, but let me just ask you this.
It's funny
this is
to you.
Your question. So the
no, because I know you love to carry water for this criminal, this war criminal wannabe in chief.
Right.
He's itching.
But hold on.
You find that as petty matter?
There were 62...
Tucker, you find that petty? You find that a petty concern that he wants to.
I know that you're very excited, but I'm trying to ask you a real
Nuclear
question.
weapons are
Don't
as
make me
serious
cut
as
you
you
off.
can
I just
be.
want to ask you. Okay.
Look, no election, fair or foul, should legitimize a fascist regime, and that is what the Trump-Pence regime is. Donald Trump campaigned as a fascist. He has assembled a team to carry out that fascist agenda. We have seen this before. Hitler came to power through legitimate means.
Okay, you're
and
not
humanity
saying
would have
Donald
been
Trump is
much
Hitler,
better
are you?
off if people in Germany had acted to stop him. Okay, right. He's different than Hitler. He doesn't have that little black mustache. He's got that orange squirrel on his head.
Hundreds in several major cities took to the streets and raised a unifying demand: the Trump-Pence regime must go. This signifies something new, an organized force proposing a bold plan to demand that an entire regime be removed from power because it is fascist.